USA. USA.
USA. Welcome back to Offseason Fun with the Hammer and Skinny. I'm your host, the Hammer. That's Skinny.
Hi.
Oh,
Skinny.
God. We got a fun episode for you today. You want to start us out with what we're going to be doing?
Yeah, so breakdown of the pod. We're going to bring a new segment to the podcast. Excuse me, the beer review. We're going to start reviewing beers every podcast episode. And then if you don't want to listen to the whole podcast or anything, we're going to post like separate videos for that, like of the actual review itself, separately, just so that way, if you just want to watch the beer review, you can do that. So send us beers that you want us to try. We are located in Iowa, so some beers we may not be able to get if you're not local. But we're going to do everything, like even like Busch Light, we'll go through it, with our system and everything. Yep. But yeah, we're going to start doing a beer testing using the passive system that we created. We'll go into that further. We'll have news, which there wasn't a whole lot of news this last week. It's more of like NFL, like more broad stuff. Of course, bad betting, which has been very bad because things aren't looking up right now.
Because we're a football podcast, we don't bet on basketball.
Yeah. Of course, this is our 4th of July episode, so we're going to get into some 4th of July stuff. The best... What was that?
No, I was going to say, and the 4th of July slash, you forgot the slash. Brooke Marie Mary's birthday.
Yes.
My wife's birthday.
Yes.
Can't forget it.
So 4th of July, greatest holiday there is. And then, of course, our random topics that we've just kind of get flowing. So, again, send that in. So we're going to start off with a beer review. Marcus, what do we have today for the first ever beer review?
So I thought it'd be fitting to get Hulk Hogan's Real American Beer, as you can see on the screen. Presentation, wonderful. Love it. It's red, white, and blue. It says, let's see. He has a little thing on there. It might be on the case. I do have the case.
Proudly serving the real American spirit.
One beer at a time.
Yeah, it's a light beer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. I saw it on here somewhere. Oh, it says. It's hard to see in the lighting. It says. It's right here. Can you see it? Maybe I can see it. America is at its best when united. And if there's one thing we can all agree on, the simple pleasures of sharing a beer, that's why we started Real American Beer, to bring people together one beer at a time.
Andy has it signed.
It's Hulk Hogan with American flag. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the passive system is the price, the appearance, the taste, the aroma, and the vibe. It gives, like the type of vibe the beer is. Price. I didn't go and buy it. Marcus did. Marcus, you can go ahead and bring that up. I don't even know how much it cost really. So,
I think it was like, I want to say it was like $17, $18 a case.
For a 12-pack.
Is what it was for a 12-pack? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a little bit more expensive. And I guess that depends on where you're at. We're in Minnesota, and it was new. It was weird because I also haggled with the guy and got a discount on it. So maybe it turned out, maybe it was like $15 a case. I can't remember. But it was more expensive. It is newer. And it said they came in 24 packs. We could only find 12 packs. So we actually bought 17 12-packs of it.
Yeah.
Total for the car.
So the price itself, we're basing it out at 5. I would probably give it a 2 because of the price.
Yeah.
Like it's a definitely.
So what, a regular 12-pack probably costs $10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
$11, maybe $12. If you're getting more expensive, I would say yeah. Regardless, 15 to 20, whatever.
And you have to think. Yeah, you have to think after sales tax, the can, all that. All I know is I Venmo'd Alonzo $40 for 2 cases. Did he rip me off? Maybe he did. I don't know, but
still,
$40 $40 for a 24 pack in a sense. and say, almost makes me
Yeah.
want to go down to $1, you know, like, or 1 star.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very pricey. But again, it's all American, you know, so you're paying for
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So the appearance, we've already talked about the can. Yeah, you got Hulk
I would
Hogan.
say I like the can appearance. It reminds me of like a '90s beer.
Yeah, a
It's old
throwback.
school
Yep.
beer. Like it's something like like the old Budweisers and stuff like that. It reminds me of kind of just I don't know older beer. Really nice can presentation. I like the red, white, and blue. They do have a flag on there, but it has a very nice appearance. It kind of reminds me almost of like an old like I want to say like a Miller Lite can.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say I'd give it a 5 if the wording was more eligible, like that the slogan. Because
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't,
the
I never
message.
saw, I didn't
Yeah,
see it until you pointed it out.
yeah,
Maybe that. Uh, but yeah, no, I do like the vibe. And I'm one of those guys that drinks the PBR, the old Milwaukee, like the older
yep.
style beers. So yeah, I do agree. It is good. To me, I'm feeling a 4 out of 5 with the can.
I'll give it a 5. The message does. It is kind of hard to see. It could be because there's so much condensation on the beer. Maybe it's a little bit easier, but I can see what you're saying though. It is. It is. I think it's better if like you're in the right lighting because once I look at it, like you can see it pretty well, but it is light.
All
But
right.
I'd give it a 5. I love the presentation. It to me, it looks like a great like you know everyday beer can. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. For the fun part, the taste.
Okay.
Cracking it open for the very first time.
To me, it tastes like a light hams.
To me, it really doesn't even have a taste. Like it just like it doesn't give
Oh,
like like when you drink a beer, you usually have some type of like taste to it. It just tastes like a normal generic light beer to me. Like it's
yeah.
not very. Yeah, like there's not much of a taste for me at least.
I can taste a little bit of a taste.
Like it's
It is light though.
yeah, yeah. But even
I
like
don't know if I would say it's as light as like a Michelob Ultra, but it is on the lighter side. Maybe it'd probably be lighter than a Busch Light, I would say.
yeah. So like there's not much of a taste. Like you open up like an old Milwaukee, a PBR, a Budweiser, a Coors Light, a Bud Light. You can usually tell what those are from the taste. I mean, I also have never drank this before, so I don't know. To me, I'm trying to see if there's a taste there, but there's just not much there. It's just a light beer to me, like a very basic light beer. And with the price being what it is, it hurts me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But taste wise, I'm a little disappointed. I expected a little bit more. Probably gonna have to go like a 2.5.
I will give it. Let me take another taste of her. I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 3.
Like the longer
I don't think it's bad.
yeah, like it's not bad, but like in terms of like a light beer, it doesn't really have a taste. You're like at least like Busch Light and like all those other light beers have somewhat of a taste. Like this to me has like no taste at all.
Yeah, I'd give it a 3. I feel like it's very average.
So 2.75 out of 3. Yeah, it's pretty average. And then the aroma, same thing. Not really.
Yeah, that's
It has-
crazy. Yeah, there's no.
Doesn't really have a smell
I
to
guess-
it. So I wonder, dude. I wonder now that I'm thinking about it. Like, would this be like almost a like I guess with the price, it is expensive, but like the perfect party beer to drink because it doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't give off a strong smell. So like the morning after you wake up after drinking a fuck ton and like you have the taste in your mouth still of like a Busch Light or like you smell it. I wonder if this would do that. Might have to try it out and see because
Yeah.
smell is like a 2. Like there's nothing there. Maybe even a
No. I would say a 1. I can't.
yeah. not anything given off
You
here.
cannot smell beer at all. That's kind of crazy.
I know it is. I think I smell the can over the the beer.
Is yours cold too?
Yeah, mine's cold.
Yeah, I would say no aroma.
And then the last of the passive system, we have the vibe. Vibe, we mean like, is it a party beer? Is it a eat with your dinner beer? Is it a sit back and patio night beer for the people that know what a patio night is? You know, you just sit around a table, have a couple drinks, playing some card games. Party beer, as in, like, are you going to down like 30 in one night?
100% that's a party beer.
Oh, yeah. If you're rich, this is a party beer because it's light. Again, no major, like, taste. Like, it's something that if you're going to chug, you might as well chug it because you're not sitting there trying to savor the flavor like a Corona or a Blue Moon or, you know, those type of things where the taste actually is decent. I would 100% it's a party beer if you can afford it. Because clearly, you know, putting up $40 roughly for a 24 pack, you know, if you try to drink that all the time and drink as much as like people like I did when we were partying, you'd be broke really fast.
Yeah. No, it is on the more expensive brand. Google how much it is.
All right, yeah, let me look here. Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan better. And granted, we also bought 12 packs. I'm sure 24 pack would be cheaper.
Yeah, it might be a little bit cheaper. Yeah, so a 12 pack is $16.99.
Oh, really?
A Sam Adams is $11.99.
And Sam Adams is more of a higher class beer. So it is on the more expensive side. I wonder how much he sold of it. But I would say it's a party beer. I enjoy the beer. It's not something, I'm sure that the longer it's around, it's kind of a novelty thing too, to be honest. Like Hulk Hogan's beer, like it's not something that I feel like, it's kind of like people buying Proper 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're buying it for the name. Yeah, it's got a 4.2 alcohol per the ABV, 4.2%, and then it's 110 calories.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, so
15 more calories more than like a Mick Ultra or Miller Light.
Yeah, Busch Light's 95. So.
Oh, really? Busch Light's 95 too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I would agree. Yeah, definitely a party beer if you can afford it. But I feel like if you're willing to pay the price, you're really buying it for the brand, the name. You know, the Hulk Hogan, Real American.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm probably still gonna stick to Old Milwaukee just because I can get it for a 30 rack for the same price almost as a 12 pack. So, you know, those type of things.
What is the rating overall? Did you do the
let me calculate real quick because I guess the vibe one doesn't really matter. So 5, 10, 15.
Did you write down
20.
my number or did we just go the?
I did
we
the
just
average.
Go together?
I did the average of what we did.
Okay.
2 plus 4.5 plus 2.75 plus 1, and it's. It's literally the most average beer you could get at 0.51. So 50, like literally 50%, right down the middle.
Oh, 2.25?
Well, average would be 3. Well, I guess 2.5. Yes, I guess on a 5-point scale, yeah, it'd be 2.5.
So what was? Well, 2.5 is what it is.
Yeah, so just under the 3. Yeah,
I would say, you know,
the only crazy thing about it is the appearance. Like, other than that, it's expensive. You're buying a name. There's not much of a taste, and it doesn't really give you a smell. So,
for this one, here's the question: would you buy it? Would you buy it again?
probably just for the name, but it's something that I'd probably buy, like, if I'm up in Minnesota or in a place to get it. Oh, I'll grab a 12-packer. So, like, spend the $40 on it, and then just to have it, just why not?
Yeah. It really is a perfect 4th of July beer, though.
Yeah,
The aesthetics of it and everything. And honestly, like this, it tastes like nothing like you're saying. You really could kill these pretty easily and not know that you're killing them. Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, it's
You wouldn't know, and it's light enough. You're not gonna feel bloated, and it's not like a heavy beer like a PBR and shit where you're gonna feel bloated after 3 or 4 of them.
yeah,
It's gonna take a while, but yeah, no, I agree. Appearance great. The actual beer itself gotta step it up a little bit, make it a little bit better.
yeah.
So, real American beer, it's got to be better, just a little bit better, be a little bit better.
I agree.
All right, moving on. I guess let's finish it real quick. Let's just finish it real quick. We're not going to do this with all of them because, like, if we did a Blue Moon, I can't chuck that. But chuggability, not bad at all.
Nope.
All right, moving on. Marcus, what do you got for news?
Jack, shit.
You don't have anything?
No, we'll have
Okay.
to go through you.
I just wrote down like some things here. Hard Knocks premiered last night for the New York Giants. End of this, early off season. Hard Knocks.
The Giants got it.
Well, it's one that we've never had before. Usually, Hard
yeah.
Knocks is like preseason, and then there's one
Are
in
they
season.
not doing the preseason?
No,
one?
they are. What they added this year was from January or end of season or whatever to like before preseason or something. Like, yeah, like
So you
it's
have all the off-season
yeah,
stuff.
you have all like this first one was pretty much talking about Saquon Barkley. It was them trying to figure out if they were going to keep him. You'll need to watch it. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
yeah,
I was hoping this year that the Vikings would be on the Hard Knocks.
it would have been nice to see, or especially with losing Kirk. But yeah, it's a different Hard Knocks. We're not getting the preseason or in the season version of it. We're seeing like they come out right out of the gate. Is Saquon Barkley worth paying $12+ million? Like they're going to like the camps. They're talking about how they rate or grade certain players. They were basically Saquon's here is the difference between Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, these guys. Is it that significant? All that stuff. They were talking about, do we sign him to the 12 to 15 million and then hopefully be able to trade him, which their big point was it's not guaranteed of a trade. So it's what you think a front office is really doing and talking. And then you're like, yeah, we got Daniel Jones at $40 million. And it's like, well, if you would have paid him 35, you would have been able to afford Saquon. But their big thing was we have to know, is this the guy of our future? Is this guy done after this year? With that contract. So they talked about their goal is to get him offensive line, get him talent around him, and see what he can do this year coming off that ACL. Next news, Eagles Kelly Green. They're going to be wearing their Kelly Green jersey twice this year, Week 9 versus the Jags and Week 17 versus Dallas. I wish they would wear it more. It's such a pretty jersey. Again, there's not a whole lot of news, but as an Eagles fan, I guess I saw that. The Jamarcus Russell was fired as a volunteer coach at his alma mater high school for allegedly stealing $74,000 donation check.
Jamarcus Russell, how could it get any worse?
Yeah.
Over there not watching a tape from John DeFilippo about what's it called? Not checking the tape, seeing once they send him home with no tape and there to stealing money from his alma mater, like the former first round pick from LSU. Hard life.
Comes in weighing 350 pounds. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. Clearly, the money was something that he needed if he's stealing it from a high school. Your life has already gone downhill a lot, and you're probably a joke, a laughing stock to a lot of people because you didn't pan out in the NFL, and now you just made it even worse for the future.
Yep.
if you're married, you have kids, anything like that, it not a good look. So we'll see what happens there. Next one is the NFL was ordered to pay $4.7 billion in an antitrust law violation over NFL Sunday Ticket.
Saw that. So tickets probably gonna be cheap this year, I'd imagine, right?
Well, that was with DirecTV, so specifically DirecTV. So with YouTube TV, I don't know what they're going to do if they're keeping the same prices. I don't. It doesn't affect YouTube TV, but we'll see. I don't know what they're because they were, as long as you had YouTube TV, they were selling it for fucking dirt cheap, pretty much. As long as you had YouTube TV, pretty much.
It was like $300. I think what it was for the season with Red Zone.
And then,
I mean, it was a good deal.
Yeah, what's crazy is this is because antitrust laws, how they work, it could like triple in damages or something like that. So it could, depending on how it goes, the NFL's appealing it clearly, but it could be up to 14 point almost $4 billion if they decide to like double or triple the liability and all that. Which the only there's like, it's like 9, I don't remember what the number is for like businesses, but 2.4 million subscribers from 2011 to 2022 are the ones that are affected. So if you've had it any time between then, expect in the next probably 10 to 15 years, you're probably going to get some type of check sent to you of some sort.
Guess who does? Guess who did?
You.
Big Daddy over here.
We had it a couple times, but it's probably going to be sent to my dad because I think it was under his name. So my daddy might be getting some money at some point because you got to wait for the appeal process. Then it's going to, it's just going to be a fucking nightmare to see what happens. But, and then
NFL is going to send me like $300 or $600.
Yeah, more like $3 after attorney fees and shit. And then two teams just got a city council approvals for stadiums for them. Jacksonville Jaguars got approved for the $1.4 billion renovation to Everbank Stadium. Looks like they are not going to London as of now, guys. They're staying there. They just need 24 of the 32 owners to approve that come October, and then I think by like 2028 or something like that, it's projected that they'll have all those renovations done and should be a new stadium of the future that they said. And then the Panthers in Charlotte got $800 million stadium renovations approved there. So the Panthers now are tied to Charlotte for the next 20 years. So Panthers aren't going anywhere for a while. I hate when cities pay for stadiums. It's stupid. Taxpayers are paying for it. It's ridiculous. Owners are billionaires. They have the assets. Figure it out. You can get it paid for. Take donations. I don't care. Stop using taxpayer money because you get things like Oakland where you're $80 million in the hole still and they're not even there anymore. It's so annoying. I'm so glad that they didn't do it in Kansas City. I know Kansas City has won titles and has done great for them, but taxpayers should not be paying for stadiums like that.
I agree completely. Why would you pay for it?
And then the last one here I just had was Eastern Michigan University, the alma mater of Max Crosby, named their field after him. Crosby, well, I guess him and his wife. Crosby Field, after they donated $1 million to their athletic department. I watched the video of it. It was a pretty decent field. He was happy and excited with it, and they had a good time. Man, just goals. Having a name or something named stadium or a field named after you, geez.
Have enough money and they'll do it.
Just imagine Mary Stadium or Mary Field.
God bless.
All right, bad betting. We're gonna do baseball because why not?
Oh my god.
So tomorrow, July 4th, or I guess today, July 4th, we have there's a bunch of baseball games. I did 4 of them. I have the Cardinals money line. I don't know who they play. I didn't write these things down. We're going to take the Cardinals money line. The Yankees are going to cover plus 1.5 or minus 1.5. I think they're favored to win, so minus 1.5. The Guardians money line, and then the Chicago Cubs money line. And like all these games play at like 11 or 12, so by 3 o'clock you should know if you win or not. If you parlay all those together, pay $10, you'd win about $105. Nice little 4th of July treat for you. I don't bet baseball ever, and we're trying it out, so we'll see how that goes tomorrow.
Baseball's the best.
Maybe it'll be a 4th of July. 4th of July.
Miracle.
There we go. That's what I need.
Damn right.
Now, 4th of July, the best holiday out there.
4th of fucking July.
248 years ago, our founding fathers, our Thomas Jefferson wrote the best piece of paper document you could ever come up with, and it was signed and declared Independence Day from the terrible taxation of England.
Damn right. And then Hulk Hogan was carrying the American flag, drinking a goddamn real American lager, dude.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan was there, definitely. Yeah,
he was.
So I was looking up a stat. I looked up the stat because I kind of was thinking about it. Like, think about all the countries that have an Independence Day, right? I was like, How many countries have an Independence Day from England? You know, I was thinking like maybe like 20, 30, you know, like, because England was pretty fucking dominant back in the day, right? Like there's
a lot.
Yeah.
Over 100.
65.
Oh, 65.
So
100.
a quarter of all, because what is there, like just 200? Is it 200 countries? How many countries are there? I don't know.
There's a lot.
How many countries are there? There's 195 countries.
Oh, really?
So more than a quarter of all countries have an Independence Day from England.
Basically a third of them all. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty damn close.
England did a lot of stuff. I mean, think about the Indian Trade Company and stuff like that. What is it? The Indian Trade? Yeah, the Indian Trade Company.
Yeah.
Like how big and powerful they were. That's funny because after World War II, that was kind of the death of the English Empire.
Or no, East India Company, the India Trade.
East India Company.
East India, yeah.
East India Company.
Founded in 1600, ceased operations in 1874. 274 years going on.
Yep. They did a lot of stuff. I mean, England was a very powerful country. Till America said, we don't want to be a part of it. We don't want to pay your taxes.
Your 2% tax? Terrible.
Terrible. I would take 2% tax right now any day over the day. But we're living in tyranny. Remember it. But we don't like tea. We like coffee here.
You like tea? Shut the hell up. You like tea.
You shut your mouth.
I was going to say, I don't think you've... I was going to say, I think it's the opposite for us.
You like tea?
Yeah, I don't like coffee.
Yeah, me neither. God, dude. We're sitting here, our founding fathers would be rolling in their graves right now here, and we're drinking tea, Skinny.
Yeah, the closest thing we'd get to 2% tax on anything is your 2% interest rate on a house if you bought it, 4 years ago.
2020, damn right. God bless.
I think I have a 3, so I was pretty close.
275 I have, 275.
Yeah.
No. I love the 4th of July every year. That's Brooke's birthday. So we throw a big 4th of July / Brooke's birthday. As you can see, I got my red, white, and blue fishing shirt. It's got fish, American flag fish, if you can see that. See if we can get in a good close up.
Oh yeah, you got the tuna, the walleye, the
Yep,
swordfish,
a lot of stuff in there.
the bass, you name a fish.
It's got everything. It's got everything. Also has a sunglasses cleaner. Pretty damn cool.
That's nice.
No, I'm excited. No, me and Skinny will be celebrating the 4th of July together tomorrow. So
yeah,
I'm sure we'll be pretty fucked up and be playing a lot of Pong. Hopefully, good teammates in Pong.
You know how it's gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna
talk shit to each other and piss each other off, and
No, I literally beat Bo and Alonzo with Baby Dylan. It wasn't pong pong. I have that yard pong.
No.
But Baby Dylan, I was like, Dylan, I need you so bad. And you know what she did? I let her scoot up because she has 2.5. She bounced the ball. It bounced and then went in the cup. I was like, that's 2 cups, ladies and gentlemen.
You pulled an Alonzo. You Alonzo'd Alonzo. Hell yeah.
I did.
What's your favorite 4th of July thing to do? People like to do fireworks. People like the parade. I know you have the
Drink
party.
fucking beer.
Yeah.
Drink beer? Are you kidding me? I like fireworks. I actually did get a lot of fireworks this year, so I'm sure you won't stay that late, but because your wife. But we do have a lot of fireworks. I like my neighborhood's kind of neat during the 4th because everyone shoots off a million fireworks that night. So it's like I don't have to go see fireworks because there's like fireworks over my head. So yeah.
Are they legal in Ankeny?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Perry.
I bought
Perry is
shit.
yeah. Allowed them 1 year. People complained, oh, fireworks are going off, and then they took them away. But yet they sell them in city limits because they want to take the tax money from it. They want to make some money off of it, so they allow it to be sold, but won't let you shoot them off. I don't do fireworks. I'm at the age where I want to be asleep at that point. I'm exhausted from drinking and doing stuff all day, and having the little ones kind of affected that too because they're 1 year old. They want to be sleeping right now. They don't want to be outside hearing the loud bang and stuff. So it's going to change.
What's the ultimate 4th of July song?
There's a lot for me, at least.
You got to name one.
I usually wake up and play Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. It's probably about the first one I play.
Courtesy of Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith.
Yeah.
That's a good song. American Ride. Toby Keith made a lot of good American songs.
Yeah.
He was a 4th of July guy for sure. I like the song, what is that song called? Where it's like, our necks are red, our hair is white, our collars are blue.
I don't know if
I can't think of that. I fuck with that song. I can't think of the title of it. But
Next to Red?
our necks are red, our hair is white, and our collars are blue.
And hair is...
We still stand with the red, white, and blue.
Leonard Skinner, Red, White, Blue.
Oh yeah, Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. A couple years ago for my brother's bachelor party, we went down to Lake of the Ozarks and stayed at a lake house on the lake and stuff, and we had this giant speaker, and I wake up at 7.
Was that last year?
No. It's been they got married in 2021, so it's been 3 years.
Oh.
I woke up at 7 or 8 a.m. Everybody's still asleep. I get on the speaker and just start blaring Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue to wake people up. Open up a beer, start drinking beer. That's as soon as I wake up, I'm cracking a beer. I usually chug a beer right as soon as wake up. See a chug, send it out.
Yep.
4th of July, man, fun time. And then I always take the day off after. Never work.
Yeah, you can't work on the 5th of July. That is honestly, if you work on the 5th of July, you might be a communist.
Or your job's a communist and hates you.
Yeah, because I always take the 5th of July off because you know what? God bless America. God bless 4th of July. God bless Brooke's birthday.
Yeah, Brooke's birthday is the most important, of course, the most important thing that happens on the 4th. Her birthday. Yeah, her birthday. We got to worry about that.
You should be. You really should be.
Yeah.
Those who are not.
Yeah, we still got to get her. We still got to get her birthday present. So
that's all right.
Got until tomorrow to figure that out.
That's all right. Get something to get her drunk. We're trying to really we're doing the trifecta of me, Brooke, and Sarah all drunk at one time. So me and Brooke.
I don't know. Are we gonna do it tomorrow or what? I could go to the dollar store and we could do this and do our first ever we'll call it the mug chug because it's not a boot.
Yeah. Oh, we can do it. We can do a mug chug.
So for the 4th, what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna take like 32-ounce pitchers or something, fill those bitches up, and have like 4 or 6 contestants every year do it, and we'll time it to see who the fastest is, and it'll kind of be like, you know, like how like they do the hot dogs, you know, like it'll be a thing that we try to do every 4th, and then that way.
How do we negate spillage?
We'll give you a quarter of a beer total.
The spillage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because think about it, a quarter of a beer is 4 ounces and 32 ounces. You know, that's
quite a bit of spillage, actually.
Yeah, but
I'd say.
We'll yeah.
No, I think that's fair though.
28 ounces.
But
most, yeah. I mean, like, we'll clearly be able to tell.
No, you know what we should do? We should do partners.
And both drink 32.
Like drink 32 together. Not one person's not gonna be able to drink 32 there, besides you.
So
you think?
So we'll do So we'll do teams of 30. You get a 32-ounce mug, and 2 people have to chug the 32 ounces. And whatever team. Okay, there we go. Let's start. All right, yeah, I like that. So I'll go to Dollar Tree either tonight or tomorrow, probably tonight, and see if I can find like some 32-ounce, 30 or 32-ounce things, and we'll see if people are willing to do it.
Yeah, we'll get partners. Can we be partners? Is that fair, or do I have to pick Baby Mama Sarah?
I feel like, well,
no, we got to be partners. Fuck it, it's for
Marcus,
the pod. Fuck them.
I can do a 32-ouncer by myself. Like, I could have Baby Dylan as my partner, or my daughter as my partner. I could have Dom as my partner, and I'd probably beat everybody still. Like,
terrible.
I don't know if I'll do it. I don't know if I'll do it. Maybe I'll wait for a while to see how fast people do it, and then like eventually I'll do it. But for now, I feel like it's got to be other people so they can.
Yeah.
They can do.
Hey, you better start getting your pong on, dude, because I'm ready for the pong.
All right, moving on. That was the 4th of July. We'll have more. We'll have more on how that goes because you know this is kind of like last second putting together. But I feel like it's something we got to do. It's a tradition. We got to do it for the pod. For the pod, it's beer related.
Damn right.
You know, maybe we change it. I don't know. I just something. We got to get something started. All right. With that, because coming down to our random topics. I mean, it's not a very long episode this week. My first thing for you is, I'll answer too because I kind of thought about it. But in your shape you are now, it's kind of like how my NFL game is, but this one's a little bit more funny and like more like, how many yards are you running for in a JV game?
Oh. 100%. Okay, here's the thing. Shape I am right now, I would say that I'm in average shape. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I'd probably say average shape, yeah.
I mean, flag football isn't, I mean, it's competitive. The guys our team is actually pretty competitive. We have some guys that are in pretty good, decent shape, but I'd say I'm in average shape. I say right now in a JV game, I'm pretty big. Like, I'm around 200 pounds. If I was rushing the ball, I could probably mess some motherfuckers up. Because those high school kids in Perry, like, if we're going off of what we played with, they're not very big. Like, you got to think a lot of those guys are, 75 pounds and under.
Well, and most JV kids are freshmen.
Or 175 and under, yeah.
Freshmen to maybe junior. Yeah, like.
Yeah. Oh, I say if I'm rushing against them, I'm saying a $120. And at least a touchdown or two. I think that I'm schooling them.
Only a
just
because
I'm so much bigger.
I honest to God thought when I was going to ask you this, you were going to say at least 200 plus and like 3 touchdowns.
No. I mean, I'm not a running back. Now, if we were receiver, if I was playing receiver,
yeah, but you also have to cover. You got to give it. But it's a JV quarterback throwing you the ball. That's the big, like
JV quarterback. Probably not great.
It'd be like okay. 30 yards, 30 targets, and only like 2 catches because the ball didn't get to me in time.
Here's the thing: running back is a lot easier to play.
Yeah, well, that's why in a JV game, if if we ran the old school Perry, we don't fucking throw the ball. We're gonna hand the ball off every play. Yeah, to me, because I'm slower, I'm bigger clearly, but I'm slower. I was thinking like I'd at least get 100 yards in a total game because I'd just be like feed me, but I'd have like 30 touchdowns, not 30, but like I'd go for like at least 5 or 6 touchdowns.
Yeah,
I
think I'd be.
What JV kid is stopping me at the fucking goal?
Yeah. Well, because we're grown ass men.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm
I will
not.
beat the fuck out of them.
I'm not in great shape. Like I do work out and things, but like, run me 3 straight times. Give me like a 1 or 2 play breather. I'll come back in. Run me. Just give me 3 plays. 3 plays. I'll get close to 100 yards and have it. Throw me in anywhere from the 10 in. I'm scoring every time, baby. So I'd go for at least 100 plus, and I'd say at least 5 touchdowns. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked by your humble answer of $120. I was really expecting like 200 yards.
500 yards, 25 touchdowns.
Well, because think about it. You break it one, because again, JV, you break one to the outside, you're fast. Like, you could fucking take it from the 20 to you could take it 80 yards to the house on one fucking run with you. I don't have that speed. I could probably get like maybe 10 yards max, and then I'm like, all right. Gonna slow down here.
Nah, dude. I'd have to take at least a couple smoke breaks.
We got beer on the
couple
sideline.
drink breaks.
Yeah, they got. Hey, coach, I need my Gatorade.
Yeah,
throws a Hulk Hogan Real American beer to me.
Yeah. All right, I got a question for you. Would you rather have a beer with Hulk Hogan or Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then why?
I'm gonna have to say Stone Cold.
And why Stone Cold?
Way more fun with the drinking in terms of like, yeah, I'm Hulk Hogan, hell yeah, brother, wrestling icon, all that, but like, he's never really crazy, you never saw him crazy with alcohol.
All right, fine. Stone Cold or Ric Flair?
Stone Cold
Flair's
still.
crazy.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a Ric Flair guy.
You're not.
Yeah.
Woo!
Dude should have hung
Ric
up.
Flair?
Dude should have hung up the cleats 50 years ago. The rest.
No, I agree.
Yeah, Stone Cold 100%.
Ric Flair supposedly said that he drinks 10 beers a day. He masturbates twice a day and has 5 mixed drinks. I swear to God, Bojo showed me a video of it. And he goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "You should be dead." And they do his blood work. He's like, "Oh, you're fine."
That's crazy. Yeah.
Supposedly, have you watched Tires yet? By the way, I know this is random.
Yeah, I watched Tires.
That was a really funny show.
Yeah, it is.
Shane Gillis says that he drinks 30 beers a week, or 40 beers a week.
It's like 6 a day.
That's what he says.
Even in my prime, well, I probably was doing that in my prime, but now I drink. The only time I drink primarily is on the fucking podcast, and I have 5 or 6 beers. And
that's where I'm at.
And then like on the weekends, I'll make like mixed drinks every now and then. Like I don't really drink a whole lot anymore unless it's an event, where like I'll show up to the Halloween party and put 15 down, no fucking problem still though. So, or the fucking the NFL draft where I killed the case and was fine. Like,
yeah, that was crazy.
I don't.
That was really crazy.
I don't drink a whole lot. Like, I don't drink every day like I used to. And even when I did that, I was probably putting close to like 6 to 10 down a day, realistically, for how much I was drinking.
Jesus Christ. It's a good amount.
Yeah, but Stone Cold would be the best because think about the thrill of doing that with him. Like, we've done it by ourselves, we've done it together, but just taking 2 beers and just smashing them together with none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin, like, I feel like as a man, any man, you would feel like you've lived your life. Like, you could die right in that instant and be happy. It like, you could be in debt, you could be losing your Your wife could be divorcing you, but if you did that with Stone Cold Steve Austin, you'd be like, I am the happiest man alive right now, and nothing's going to change that.
He has a beer that I want to review. It's an IV.
It is?
But it's an IPA.
Yeah, you don't like IPAs, so we'll see how that goes.
No, I don't like anything besides domestic beers, regular beers, you know, my lagers, but I would do it for him.
All right, my next topic is a little bit more serious of a football talk. So Brandon Ayuk, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Ayuk.
You know, he's having his contract issues with the 49ers. They offered him like 25 or 26. He declined, wanted like 27, 28. Now it sounds like he's pushing like he wants 30 because of the market, how things have changed. So I wrote some numbers down and looked at guys that were making 32, 30, 32, 30, 25, 28, and 28, and then wanted to compare his numbers to it, right? To see what you think would be fair. So, A.J. Brown, $32 million a year, 34 games, 195 catches, just under 3,000 yards, 2,952, 18 touchdowns, 4 fumbles, 64 catch percentage, about 86.8 yards a game. Devontae Smith at $25 million. So this is a $7 million difference, and this is the largest difference between all of them. $25 million a year, 176 catches, 2,200 yards, 14 touchdowns, 2 fumbles, 71% catch percentage, about 68.5 yards a game. Then, so right in the middle would be about 28, right? You know, between the 25, 30, 31, 32. I have more written down, but we're not even going to go there. $28 million a year, 34 games out of 34 because it's 17 games. And last 2 years, 203 catches, 2,600 yards, 22 touchdowns, 57.25 catch percentage, 1 fumble. Averages about 78 yards a game. And then there's Brandon Ayuk.
Who is that?
That was Devontae Adams.
Oh, Devontae Adams?
Yeah.
Okay.
So A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and then Devontae Adams right at that 28 marker.
Okay.
Brandon Ayuk, 33 games, 153 catches, 2,300 yards, 15 touchdowns, a 69.9 catch percentage, 2 fumbles, averages about 71.42 yards a game, and he wants close to $30 million a year. Now, if we
he's basically a Devontae Smith level caliber player, from what you're telling me with those numbers.
Yes, and Devontae Smith is a number 2 receiver.
Yeah. It's hard with the 49ers, I will give them, because Debo could be considered the number 1. At some points, Debo's kind of a hybrid. They run the ball probably more. I would imagine that the 49ers are always a top 3 team in running the ball. They run the fucking piss out of the ball. But, like, once it comes to it, Brandon Ayuk is 24, 25 years old right now. Maybe 24. He probably is 24, 25 years old. Devontae Smith is, what, 23?
Yeah,
he's younger. He honestly, the quarterback plays probably on par too. Like Brock Purdy's play, I'd say Brock Purdy as a passer is probably pretty damn close to what Jalen Hurts is. Jalen Hurts just has obviously the rushing ability that Brock Purdy couldn't dream of, but I don't know. I think 30 mil is pretty steep. That's $5 million a year, probably paid over, but market changes. I mean, JJ and Amon-Ra St. Brown really changed that market. Amon-Ra is a superstar, though, compared to...
But how much is Amon-Ra making a year? 30 mil.
30. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so a question for you, though. Do you think Amon-Ra... Would you rather have Amon-Ra or A.J. Brown on your team?
So to me...
It's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
Good question.
the easy one for me, just because we've seen what he can do with a clear number 2, is AJ Brown, because he's putting up crazy numbers with Devontae Smith still. St. Brown has 30 more catches in 2 less games, less yards, less less touchdowns. His catch percentage is a little bit better. Averages less per game. So I like St. Brown, but if they could ever get a clear number 2 receiver or somebody that's like Devontae, maybe not Devontae Smith itself, but like a guy that's gonna actually take targets away from you, besides a tight end, I guess. AJ Brown, I think, kind of sort of clears, right? With it, it's St. Brown.
AJ Brown probably is the second most freaky athlete at receiver in the NFL, underneath, what's his face, DK Metcalf. Yeah.
I'd have to say I'd take AJ over St. Brown, just solely because St. Brown also, he's a better Michael Thomas, relies heavily on getting his targets. Again, 30 more catches in 2 less games, 300 less yards. You're feeding St. Brown because he doesn't have that other option. Now, what does it look like if he has a guy that can get 8 to 1,000, a Jalen Waddle, a Devontae Smith, a T. Higgins, another guy that is going to be a number 2 to complement you. Yeah, it's crazy to me that Ayuk thinks he's worth $28+ million when
he's not. He's
the
not.
stats don't show that.
He's not. He's a good athlete. I'm pretty sure he was drafted higher than, because he was the same year as JJ. I'm pretty sure he was drafted higher than Justin Jefferson. Maybe not. But he was a first-round pick. He might have been after JJ. Might have been just after JJ, actually. But I can't remember for sure.
What draft was that? 2020?
2020, yes. Because I know that what's his face was before JJ. CeeDee Lamb was before him.
Yeah, CD was one of the first people off, wasn't he?
CeeDee's really good though. I love CeeDee Lamb a lot. CeeDee was up there.
Henry Ruggs went at 12.
The Vikings could have got him too, because the Vikings drafted him 22nd, 21st, 23rd, somewhere in there.
Oh yeah, 22nd. Justin Jefferson went. Brandon Ayuk went after him, 3 picks after. Jalen Reagor, CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, and Henry Ruggs all went before JJ, which is
Jerry Jeudy. What a fucking bust, man.
Oh, you want to? Henry Ruggs went 12th overall, and
but Henry Ruggs could have been good, except for
yeah,
he was so fast. He just could never turn off it. He was so fast.
I don't think any team is going to pay Brandon more than 27, and I think he just needs to accept, take with the 49. If he really wants to be a 49er, like he says, you have to come to terms that you're not going to get 28 plus. You're not going to get the 30.
No.
And
he doesn't deserve it either. I mean, he's a good player, but he's not like
you haven't
crazy.
The guys that are making that type of money have been Pro Bowlers, have been leading the league in something, have been clear cut like top 5 guys. You're not that. I don't even know if you're top 10. When you really look at it,
no,
you're
JJ, CD, Amon-Ra,
JJ, CD, Amon-Ra, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle.
I wouldn't put Jalen Waddle.
No, Jalen Waddle. Okay.
DK. He's bordering. So, who else we're forgetting?
I mean, I'd almost say
Puka.
Yeah, Puka. DJ Moore is probably, I would say, more on the same level as him at this point.
Keenan Allen too.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're getting people in there, but yeah, I don't know if he would be. All right, I got my last question for you.
All right.
Which one-year wonder from the Brown do you think is more impressive? Josh Gordon's year or Peyton Hillis's year?
How many yards did Peyton
Because
Hillis have?
Peyton Hillis had like 1,400 yards, I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to look here. He ran for 1,100 yards.
Oh, only 1,100?
Yeah.
But think about the team that he was on, though. And how many touchdowns he had? He had double digit, probably.
11.
12? 11? Good guess for me. Josh Gordon led the league in
Receiving.
I think he had like 1,500.
Josh Gordon was 1,600 with 9 touchdowns, 117.6 yards per game. Dude, that's actually... One got him a Madden cover, the other one out of the league within 2, like... And, like, the other one, too, is hard because, like, this is, like, early 2010s where you weren't passing the ball a lot yet compared to, like, what we are now.
And I mean, it was, what, 2014?
2010 and 2013. But then, like, Peyton Hillis was, like, an anomaly. Like, he wasn't a guy that should be running the... he was a fucking fullback.
Yeah.
Let me look at something real quick.
Okay. My old man.
Oh, 100% Josh Gordon. Looking at it now. Jason Campbell, Brandon Whedon, Brian Hoyer. Those who were throwing him the ball.
Who was on the Browns team once he was there? Jason Campbell, dog. Brandon Whedon, dog. Brian Hoyer, dog.
2010.
Freaking Brandon Whedon.
Colt
maybe?
McCoy was a rookie.
Okay, Colt.
Jake Delhomme, Seneca Wallace.
Seneca, dude. Seneca Wallace.
So you almost had to fucking, and then their wide receivers were Josh Cribbs, Mohamed Massaquoi, and
Mohamed. Okay, I remember him.
Cute. Yeah,
Josh Cribbs
and
died by James Harrison.
And then Brian Robisky.
Oh.
I would probably lean the Josh Gordon just because of who was throwing him the ball. Like, the Browns kind of almost had to run the ball because they didn't have good quarterback play.
I agree. Peyton Hillis, fun fact, was a fullback for the Broncos once he started his career.
Yeah, he was, like, literally, that's what he was. He was the size of a fucking fullback and should have just stayed fullback, I guess, but,
Yeah.
The fact that he was somehow the fucking Madden cover is crazy to me. Did you see the story about him? Was it last year where he almost drowned and died from saving his kids?
No, I did not. Good for him.
Yeah, they were in
Not only is he a man cover, he's a great man.
Yeah, they were at the ocean or some shit, and like his kids were like having difficulties staying afloat, and he went in and grabbed them and got like taken out. So then he was like hospitalized for a while. Yeah, pretty fucking crazy. But all right, you got anything else?
No.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope everybody has a good 4th. We will be back in 2 weeks again. 2-week episode.
Probably really starting into fantasy then.
Yeah, I think we're going to get fantasy. We're going to have a guest here in the next episode or two. We've talked about that, getting that going. And then, we're going to start kicking off fantasy, doing mocks, talking about, potential, guys we like, guys we don't like, all the same stuff we did last year, but, things are going to be a little different people. Different people. And then coming in August, we'll go back to like end of August. We'll start going back into like weekly podcast episodes, just because there's actual stuff to talk about with the preseason. And dude, when I was looking at it, week 1's like 2 months away.
Oh, I know. It's coming up.
It's like 60 or 70 days, because it's like Labor Day is on like the 1st or 2nd of September this year. So yeah, it's coming right along. Season's coming so fast. But yeah, go watch our beer commercial if you haven't watched our beer commercial yet. Got some pretty decent reviews. The only negative thing I ever heard from it was you're a terrible beer pour, which
I drink beer. I don't pour beer.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, I was thinking about it the other day, and it's like we've been doing this for over a year. We got 80 subscribers. I know it's not a lot to some people, but like,
it's a lot to us.
The pod has lasted longer than I fully expected.
Yeah.
I did not I didn't know if we were gonna make it to another season, of football, and people listen to us, people enjoy it. People are always asking about it. My coworker, which funny, I forgot about this. He's from London. And I asked him, I was like, "Oh, how are you celebrating your 4th tomorrow?" I was like, "How are you celebrating your 4th tomorrow?" I was like, "You gonna go outside wearing a red coat, going around antagonizing Americans?" He's like, "No." Like, I was kind of being a dick about it, I was like, World War champs. And he's like, "Y'all are a bunch of traitors, all right? I'm gonna stay in my house and not be bothered." Yeah, he's been in America for like 20 plus years, but yeah, he's from England. It's just, I give him shit about it all the time.
England, but
all right. Well, follow us on X, YouTube, Twitter,
Instagram.
I just said X and Twitter. Facebook, we have a group. TikTok.
Pandora.
Spotify. No, Pandora. Spotify. All that good stuff. I'm constantly posting on the socials because I have learned that I can't let Marcus do that after that comment. People were calling you dumb, and the comment you made to me, I was like, well, I can't have you saying that on the socials.
Oh yeah. Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? Well,
all right. Cheers. Have a good 4th. Cheers.